absolutely sensual.
This is good.
Hi, I'm Mr. Kenton. Welcome to Mountain View Christian School. Let me show you around a little bit. So as you can see, this is the basic multi-purpose room, library on my left, and a multi-purpose classroom here on the right. Over there's the first room, and let's go take a look upstairs.
Wait, what's that going to do?
All around in there, no need. Upstairs, we have the intermediate learning center, the boys and girls restrooms, the typing lab, keyboarding, the primary learning center. So here on my left we have the school office, and over on my right we have the school gym. And now, my favorite room of all, the high school learning center. That was weird. Nice work, Mountain View. All right, that's it for the introductions, and we'll segue right into your replay of the day. Hey! Everybody say hi to Ken. Painful look right there. All you want to say is ouch.
That I know. In fact, Robert did not cost me $1,000 in medical school. You should ask me. I use Wikipedia, and it's free.
Where's your carpenter now?
And you came here for a reason, right? You're so smart. Make it a have all this juice. No, how quick. Look, doctor. Call me Dr. Midrini. Look, doctor. There's just Christian's weird solution to gospel.
Since these are actually real people, it all makes sense that that's where we should be.
Even when stupid doesn't know. You can
What's your favorite subject?
History.
What's your worst subject?
English.
Probably science.
What's your worst subject?
Math or English.
Math.
What's your worst subject?
English.
My favorite subject. There's nothing I like at school.
What's your worst subject then?
Everything.
What's your favorite subject?
Favorite subject, probably English.
What's your worst subject?
Algebra. Science.
What's your worst subject?
English.
What's your favorite subject?
Physical science.
Alright, guess so.
Yeah.
What's your worst subject?
English.
English.
What's your worst subject?
Math. My favorite subject is math.
And what's your least favorite subject?
I don't have one, I guess.
What's your favorite subject?
Geography.
How about your worst subject?
Algebra 2 or English, probably.
Probably word building.
What's your least favorite subject?
Math.
Yeah!
What's the thing you wish your school would do more of or less of?
Schoolwork.
Less schoolwork or more schoolwork?
Less school.
Okay, just to make sure. So there's one thing you wish your school would do more of or less of, what would it be? Less break, you said?
Sure.
Long weekends.
Yes. We need a 5-day weekend and a 2
Amen.
Less schoolwork.
Well, that's why it's called school.
Yeah.
So schoolwork.
Look, anyone wish I could change.
Yeah.
No uniforms.
Think of anything that you wish your school would, I wish my school would be like, we'd have donuts every day or something. I don't know, you know?
No.
Think of,
Ties.
no shirts? What do you wish your school would do differently?
I don't know. Hoodies, yes.
A little bit more freedom.
More students, like more people to hang out with.
Better gym.
The city. And see, in the city, there's as many corner stores as there are churches. And so over here in this corner store, you have beefcakes and rice and chips. And over here in this corner store, you have Mountain Dew and Slim Jims. And a lot of them are just the same. And there's a lot of churches too. And in these churches, you walk around and you see a lot of the same. You walk in and you see these chips and beefcakes. And you start to wonder what's different here. And see, we have to be different. We have to be people who are going to stand up and allow Jesus to lead us. And if Jesus leads you, you will not just be the simple beefcakes and soda. You will step up another step higher. You'll become the steaks and the chicken around the middle. And so I encourage you to not be
You're participating in Bible Bowl?
Yeah.
Got one more question for you, all right?
Okay.
Who was Abraham's grandson's father's dad?
Abraham.
Who was Abraham's grandson's father's dad? All right, one Bible question yet. Who was Abraham's grandson's father's dad? Who was Abraham's grandson's father's dad?
Say that again?
Who was Abraham's grandson's father's dad?
Abraham. Abraham.
Take a guess. Take a guess.
John, this is about me.
One Bible question yet. Who was Abraham's grandson's father's dad?
Do you know that one?
Abraham's grandson's father's dad.
Yeah.
Isn't that himself?
I think it's easy.
I know. I'm not sure.
Grandson's father's dad. Abraham.
Adam?
Yeah.
Your final answer?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Who was Abraham's grandson's father's dad?
My brain doesn't think that hard.
Who was Abraham's grandson's father's dad? Think about it.
Abraham's?
Grandson's father's dad.
Can you say it again?
Grandsons.
Who is Abraham's grandson's father's dad?
Abraham.
Fathers.
Who is Abraham's grandson's father's dad?
Abraham? I have no idea.
Abraham.
So smart.
All right, I'm here with Mr. Zentner, who's been coming to convention. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you started getting involved in your school and how that came about and how you started coming to convention?
Well, I started out, our first school year was actually 1978, and it was a mission outreach type church. But we heard Dr. Gibbs talk about ACE, and so it was at that point, back in 76, 77, it was, I think, roughly. You got to realize I'm getting older, my memory fails me.
76, that was a sign of the Declaration, wasn't it?
I think so. I thought it was the landing of the Pilgrims. Yeah, so anyway, we heard that and we decided to sign up and went to Texas for our ACE training, which is an experience that I will never ever forget. I thought I was in some kind of a boot camp. Most of our schools at that particular time had to use state-approved textbooks and were allowed 1 hour of religion a week. I think God chose me because stupidity becomes me. You know, stupid is as stupid does. And here we are, we started this school, quote unquote, without approval of the state of Pennsylvania. So the next thing I found myself was in a hearing in Harrisburg. Douglas Bohauer, I'll never forget him either. He was so upset with me that he actually climbed up on the conference table that we were sitting in the hearing and was pounding his fists and shouting at me that day. So one of the things that I got myself in hot water again was we used our school as an umbrella for people who did want to homeschool. And we got nipped in that one too, but we also won that battle in that case, etc.
So just tell us a little bit about convention and just
Convention. Wow, convention.
How it was then, how it is now, what's changed in between there?
These kids don't realize that today we're in a luxury suite here at this place. It is a phenomenal place. We started out the convention, first year was 1978, and we went to a place called Camp of the Nations. It was unbelievable. It was cold. It was way up in the mountains. Then you had about a quarter of a mile hike, I guess, from your cabin that you were in, or this facility. Yeah, my bunker, down to the showers, where you would patiently take a shower, where you would stand under the shower and watch the drips come from the shower head. They would just kind of like one at a time drop on you, and you would utilize every little drop to wash your body. And then when you were all done with that, you could parade back through all the mud to your bunker. So you would just dirty when you got back to Grizzly King. We moved on to Pine Brook. That was a big improvement. We moved to Pine Brook, and then from there we moved here. And there was one place that we had, I think it was a 1 or 2 year stint after the Camp Nations, where we were down at the shore at, what's the place called down there?
At the shore?
Yeah. I just
On
like
the beach? You guys at convention on the beach?
Yeah, we had convention down there. I had a great experience there too, because you had an opportunity. They would teach you if you wanted to how to sail. So the guy gave me a 5-minute lesson on how to sail. I took this sailboat up the river, okay? Found out that I didn't know how to turn it around to come back down. And every time I would try and turn it around,
so you were literally up the creek without
I was up a creek without a paddle. And every time I would turn, the thing would tip over. The wind would just kind of blow this thing. So I quick straightened out. And the next thing I know, I saw the big wide ocean, okay? But I finally dropped my sail so I wouldn't go any further, and found that somebody missed me. And this little motorboat came up the creek, threw me a rope, and towed me back.
It's kind of a theme here of you getting yourself in trouble. You realize that?
Yeah, right. But it's been a great, great experience. The biggest experience is seeing the kids here. Marvelous, marvelous kids we have. From all these schools, from all over. Just remember, my greatest quality is stupidity, because anybody who's smart would have never done some of this stuff.
Well, we appreciate your stupidity then. Thank you.
God bless.
All right, give it up for Mr. Zimmer.
All right, God bless you.